Do you have a favorite sound? Is there a sound you like to hear?
A big white shark sound.
What? A big white shark sound?
Yeah.
What does it sound like? Do you have a favorite sound? Do you have a favorite sound? Louder.
That's a whale.
A whale. In the ocean. So it goes like this.
We go home, my wife and I, with Charlie in tow, walk through the door, hit the couch, she and I, and set Charlie down and really just sobbed, right? Just kind of the floodgates opened. When we realized what we were up against and that moment of like holding each other and really just kind of struggling through it all, we looked over and see him happy as can be. The realization that we had expectations that wouldn't be met, right? He was happy. We had all hopes and dreams for him that wouldn't work out the way that we anticipated, but yet he was happy. Put him in God's hands at that moment and realized, it's going to be a journey. We have no idea what's coming, but he's happy in this. We're just going to do what we have to. And again, here we are. Good hands, yeah.
We were living in an area of Texas that just did not have great services. It was really hard in the beginning trying to figure out what exactly was going on and what steps to take. And I saw on the website about Texas Hearing Institute, and they offered audiology, speech, and a preschool all under one roof. And we showed up on the first visit, going in with all kinds of worry, anxiety, fear. What's his life gonna be like? Will he hear his voice? Will he be able to make friends? How will he learn? So much fear. And after our first appointment, we left with an appointment to get hearing aids, with clear next steps, with recommendations on who to see next. And I remember sending Jeremiah a text message saying, this is it, this is the place, I have so much good news for you. And we left after the first day with just hope for the first time. Since then, we've had 2 more kids that have hearing loss. And so we've been clients for 13 years. And Texas Hearing Institute is more than just where we receive our services. The people that we've worked with there, they become friends, they become therapists, they become like family. We've seen a lot of the same people all these years.
They wanted the best for their child. They were seeking out specialized care. They already knew that they wanted cochlear implants for him and were wanting to do things in a timely manner. And so I just remember how motivated they were to help him. When Catherine was born, she emailed me the day after she was born, and she said, Peyton, I'm pretty sure that Catherine has hearing loss. Can you all see us immediately? The family is such great advocates for their children, so it was just a new journey.
Catherine is my first student that is deaf. It has been quite a delightful experience just to see what an amazing job she does. You honestly would not know that Catherine was deaf. She's pure joy. She really is.
I don't recognize any difference in Charlie from any of the other boys. There has been no issue in terms of academics or anything like that. He pretty much excels in all the different things that he's doing. This is the first time that I've had anyone with this type of disability, and it has proven to be a non-disability in the end.
Let's listen again.
This journey, there's high highs and there's low lows, and so you need experts to be able to turn to people who you trust and know that, one, they know what they're talking about, right, and 2, they really care about your kid. You can just walk forward a little bit more confidently and a little bit more reassured. that you're gonna get back up to the high. I mean, how many places out there are truly changing lives? I mean, they gave my kids their voices.
Yeah.
What would their lives look like today if we hadn't found them? I don't know. I don't think it would look like what it does now. I'm so happy. It's not just where my kids are today, but the amount of support that we felt along the way is life-giving.
They've worked so hard, worked so amazingly hard. And where they've needed us, we've been there. And where we've needed help, that's where the Hearing Institute's been. They're our help.
Mm-hmm. There's never a moment that they haven't been there along the way. Peyton and I have been in over 400 speech sessions together. She's always just a phone call away, and she's a hero to us.
Yeah, definitely.
Well, if you were to ask Charlie, he is going to be on the Houston Astros. One time I asked him, I was like, well, hey, I think that's going to happen for you, man, but like plan B, what if it doesn't happen? And he says, well, I mean, Texas Rangers, I guess. So his dreams are very clear.
Yes.
And
fantastic.
so I tell them, and I believe that they are not going to be successful despite having hearing loss. They're going to be successful because of it. They've had to work really hard and overcome a lot. They do often ask them about, what's that on your ears? And I'm like, oh, these are my ears. I'm deaf. I can't hear, but with these I can hear. And it's like, okay, cool. We didn't want the hearing loss to hold them back from anything. We didn't want it to be a limiting factor.
Yeah.
And we were willing to do whatever it took for that to happen.